each one of these boxes is a system. And I'm going to share with you the 10 systems that every landscaping business needs to have in place to be successful. Now, this is obviously a generic CCF, critical client flow, for a landscape business, which is basically every step in the customer journey, from the initial inquiry to the completion of a project. And because you've watched this video, I'm happy to jump on a call with you to do a customized CCF for your business, where we can see what you currently have in place and identify the areas you need to improve. Now, I've been doing this kind of work with landscaping companies for years, so I know what's best practice, and I'll be able to share with you what we need to do at every stage to implement this into your business. Once you've watched the video, you'll need to watch the next video on the 4 stages of systemization to identify where you are in your business. So when it comes to the CCF, you've got to focus on really 20% of the systems that deliver 80% of your results. Obviously, there are so many more systems in the business, but really it's focusing on what you do every day in your business to take a customer from inquiry through to the completion of a project. So here's a CCF of an existing client of ours. I'm not going to go into major detail. I just want to give you an overview so that you can get an idea of what you need to do with your CCF and map your process out from start to finish. So as you can see in this example, the target client for our client is actually garden designers, high-end garden designers, award-winning ones based in the East Anglia. The product or service is obviously landscape construction for the domestic market. So as you can see here, I just scroll down, you'll see all the different systems that there are. So I'll just start at the top. In marketing, these are all the different strategies that this particular client currently uses to generate all their leads. So they've got magazine contacts, they've got existing garden designers top end. They've got Instagram that they do actually get some leads through, and they connect with lots and lots of garden designers on there. Obviously, you've got their website, cold calling for potential, just seeking out garden designers and actually making a phone call and just introducing themselves. And they get referrals, obviously, from a regular source of happy garden designers. So as you can see, I've made some notes on the right-hand side here. So they've got AdWords in place. You get organic traffic through your SEO, your search engine optimization. They've got a CRM system, so that's a database. So they can keep remarketing to existing contacts on their database. And also with the cold calling, there's outbound call scripts. So what do you actually say when you do pick up the phone and introduce yourself for the first time? So let's just say whichever method is used, there's either going to be a phone call, a conversation, someone sending an email, or someone filling out a web form, which then comes to you in the form of an email. So to support this, you're going to need inbound and outbound call scripts, email templates, and obviously they're going to go into your CRM system, your customer relationship management system, just in case you hadn't twigged what that stands for. So, okay, you've generated the lead. What happens next? So you have a conversation, you have some emails backwards and forwards, you get information on that project that's come through to you, and obviously you enter all the details into the CRM system. Once you've done that, you send a confirmation email. You may obviously phone them up. You'd probably do a site visit, I would imagine, put them in, well, go into the CRM and update the stages of where that particular inquiry is in your sales process. And there'll be email templates within that CRM system, and you can send them an email and tailor that template. You don't have obviously just stick it in as it is saved into your system. You would just tweak the details, the finer details, just so that you're not writing an email from scratch out each and every time. And if you've got more than one person in your business, at least you're not relying on everyone doing it in their own different way. You get that that sort of consistent delivery of all these tasks if you just make sure that everything's standardized. Obviously, once you've had done those steps, you've visited site, you then send your proposal. It's either accepted or it's not. With that proposal, I'm sure you'll be using some kind of quoting software and a templated proposal quoting formatted template. You would then send that back with an email template that you would tailor and tweak and edit as you see fit. And then you'd obviously get that contract emailed for signature. So assuming that gets accepted, you'll then move to the next process, the next department, which is the financial area. And you'll need accounting software, which no doubt you already have. Whether you've got templates set up, you may do, you may not. And obviously you send that deposit invoice, it gets paid. What happens next? Well, once it gets handed over from the accounts department, it's now time to get ready to schedule it in. So onboarding or preparation pre-delivery of the project. So you need to allocate and order materials, program the work into your schedule, get all the health and safety requirements sorted, and allocate which team members or which teams are going to be allocated onto that project. That's when you're obviously going to need your project management software, whatever you use, lots and lots out there. And then once you're all ready, it's on to the start of the actual project. Now, in the delivery phase, as you can imagine, there's lots and lots of different phases to that. So that in itself would then, you'd have to be doing systems off the back of this general process that we've got here in the CCF, because obviously, as you know, there's lots and lots of different phases, and that's what you can actually also systemise too. But you would use your project management software for that. Once you've gone through and you've delivered a wonderful project, made lots of money, I'm sure maybe you may have stage payments along the way, so bear that in mind. Obviously, that would then be back to the accounts department using accounting software. And then obviously when you've finished the project itself, you would send them a final invoice, get them paid, but that's not the end of the process. We want to make sure that they're happy and that they are referring you to all their lovely friends, colleagues, work contacts, etc. That would be in the form of maybe a phone call or an email. You would have a template, an email template for that you would tailor and tweak each time. Obviously, you'd have a call script as well, and that would go into your CRM system, and you would update your CRM system. It's the perfect time for getting more work, referrals, and testimonials. So that's it in a nutshell. This is what you need to go through with your business. And like I say, this is literally 20%. This 20% of the systems that give you 80% of your results. So I've shown you what the 10 systems are, but they're generic and not tailored to you. As I said earlier, I'm happy to jump on a Zoom call with you where we'll customize a CCF for you. Of all the business owners I've known, most people fail for a couple of reasons. Usually they're trying to get the right piece of software, but that's usually three things that sit below the surface. And I want to reveal to you what three things you need to put in place to achieve complete business reliability. Book in a call and I'll take you through the 4 stages of systemization. We'll talk about where you currently are, where you want to get to, and what's missing from what you've tried to do in the past. So click the button below, book a slot in my diary, and thanks for watching. I look forward to meeting you soon. Take care.